Hola, hola, my Peru lovers, travelers, and backpackers of all over the world. I wanted to share with you this informative video about the Machu Picchu by bus package that takes you from Cusco to Machu Picchu. Is there a way to go by bus to Machu Picchu? Let's see, we're gonna clarify that point. There are two options. First, the one that takes you by train from nearby the city of Cusco station all the way down to Aguascalientes, from which you have to take the bus of 30 minutes to the wonder of the world. The second option is this one that departs normally at 7 in the morning from the city of Cusco and takes you all over until more than 13,000 feet of elevation. Then it goes down all the way to the town of Hidroelectrica, from which you have to hike or either take the train if there's availability. In order to illustrate you better, we're going to open the Google Earth, the Google Maps, and let's see. So we locate the city of Cusco over 11,000 feet of elevation. I'm gonna show you a little bit about where this road is gonna go. So I'm pointing you the way to the Sacred Valley of the Incas. That's Urubamba, the capital of Sacred Valley, right? Then you have Ollantaytambo, where we have a train station. The train tracks take you to the left all the way down to Aguascalientes. For this route though, we're gonna take the highway to the right that goes all over 13,000 feet of elevation, and then it goes down behind of the mountains of Machu Picchu in the high jungle already. So let's say we depart from Cusco. Normally the travel agents don't take you through the Sacred Valley of the Incas. That would be probably another tour. Yeah, that's just a transport. It starts normally at 7 in the morning. They arrive to Ollantaytambo, then they just turn to the right to go all the way next to this 17,000 feet of elevation mountain. From there they descend. As you can see, yeah, the arrow is going through the highway, but down below you see the name of Aguascalientes. So these valleys are parallelly going almost to the same direction. Yeah, Aguascalientes is almost in the same mountain of the highway that you take there. From Santa Maria you turn then into the dusty highway that takes you next to the river. Up to many people the most challenging area of your drive so far, for the same reason of the precipice, the river, the ragged area. You're gonna see in some images later. So let's say we arrived already to this frame where you can appreciate Hidroelectrica, the town of Hidroelectrica. Then you start hiking next to the train tracks. There's an area from which you can see a little bit of the National Sanctuary of Machu Picchu. You can stop there. There are areas to buy some little things. You're gonna continue, and at the end of your day, in the first day of your package, you arrive to Aguascalientes. You have almost everything in that town. It's very small. It's very small. You cannot get lost. You can buy your tickets and the rest. So from there you gotta hike in the next day early in the morning all the way up through the bus road until you arrive to the gateway of the wonder of the world. That's where your tour guide's gonna wait for you in order to explain you the rest. We're going to see more. What does this package normally include? I gotta tell you, before I did this video, I've been searching in internet, and the 99% of the travel agents that execute this tour are normally small travel offices, and they give you all almost the same. Transportation from Cusco to the town of Hidroelectric or Hidroelectrica, where you have the end of the train tracks that at that point had already passed by Aguascalientes and Machu Picchu, more in the southeast of this point. They do give you 3 meals, which are basic, 1 lunch, 1 dinner, and 1 breakfast, provided by hostel, which is also included. The same as the Machu Picchu entrance ticket, with a tour guide in a group of not more than 16 people, at least under the law. That is how the size of your group should be. The itinerary starts with your pickup from the hotel in Cusco City at 7 in the morning, with the plan to take you through the Sacred Valley of the Incas, though not all operators use the same road. Your lunch would be already on the road inside a local restaurant that already knows how travelers like you would eat. Then you have to arrive to the mentioned Hidroelectrica area in order to take a train, not including the price by the way, or start hiking like the majority of people. You may arrive to Aguascalientes around 4:30 or 5 p.m. hiking along the train tracks, just to be taken to the hostel or directed to the dinner place. If your food is too basic, there are in the town so many options you can ask us about if you'd like to go to some special area, or if you'd like to take maybe Peruvian food, ice cream, some drinks, some pizza. Just let us know please in the comments. Well, The next day, since this tour is more for income warriors like many people I saw, you have to start the hike from Aguascalientes at 4 a.m. in the morning, right from where the hostel is located to the wonder of the world. Remember, if you still want the bus tickets, you can buy them as fast as you arrive to Aguascalientes. The town is so small and it will be not difficult to find the office. About this hike, it takes around 1 hour and 30 minutes or up to your physical conditions. Then, your guide will wait for you in the entrance of the place in order to take you in a group to have your tour, approximately up to 2 hours. That is an important point because this specific package wouldn't permit you to have too much time for your leisure inside of the attraction. I personally take almost 3 hours to cover the area with the best views with my groups, but for a budget package that wouldn't be too bad. Time before this was not a problem because after your tour you could re-enter the place, but now if you want to do so you have to buy one more ticket. So after the tour they just invite you to go back to Aguascalientes hiking by your own, or if you'd like to you can still buy the bus ticket back. You take lunch independently, and after that you have to return to Hidroelectrica, either hiking like you did in the previous day or you can take the midday train, making sure there is availability. Once you arrive to Hidroelectrica, your travel agent will be waiting for you in order to take you back to Cusco City through the same road you came before. Finally, you arrive to the city of Cusco around 10 p.m. I'm sure many people had really nice experiences taking this option. My own recommendation is that if your priority is to save some money and you have all the disposition for a very active, almost independent Machu Picchu package, this would be great for you. Also, those who travel independently find this as a good chance, but if you are someone that is not in good shape, for example, this would be more expensive in all senses than any other 2 days package. Thanks for watching the video. This was not professionally edited, but I hope this gave you more information and more illustration about your decision on the way to Machu Picchu. Take care and I'll see you in the next video.